Bam. Okay, we're rolling. Hello, hello. It's your boy D Double Hub. We back with another interview, cast and couch type deal. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. So I'm Mar, but you would know me as the Stallion on my social medias.
Mm, mm. Is that like the content name like you came up with as soon as you started? You're like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna go by.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, obviously it's a spinoff of Megan the Stallion, but I'm taller than Megan, so I was like, I'm the real Stallion.
Wow. Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna definitely get into height and measurements. You know what I mean later. You feel me? But I feel like the start. You introduce yourself. You tell the people where to find you, how to find you. You know what I mean? All that.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm Mar. You know me as the Stallion. You can find me on Instagram at the One Stallion. OnlyFans, the One Stallion. I kept all my names the same. And Snapchat as well, the One Stallion.
Okay, that's perfect. And then of
One
course,
as in the number one, not like spelled out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then of course, like you'll message me all the like
All the links,
details. That
shows, yeah,
way, that way, when I go back at editing, everything will pop up on the side of the screen. That way, people know how to spell it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Some people kind of illiterate. Some people get confused. I know my name confuses people. Be like, "Oh, is it double like with an O?" And I'm like, "No, it's U and two B's." You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But let's talk about like when did you start? Like how it happened? Like how'd you know you were like, "Damn, I can make money off this." I know,
um,
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so I would say I started in August. I think like at the end of August I started, and I really was like I knew I wanted to do OnlyFans. But I was like I think I'm going to wait till I turn 21 just because
Mm.
I feel like that was a good place to start, but I don't know, one day I was just like F it, I'm about to start it today. So I started a few months before my 21st birthday. And I started off with an Instagram account linked to my OnlyFans. It was pretty slow at first. It was pretty slow at first. Um, and then I kind of just got the hang of it. Like I started learning from other creators. That's the biggest thing. You have to like spend money to make money. So I learned from other creators. I just started trying out stuff. I like asked my followers, what are things that y'all like, don't like. Kind of got a general idea, and I just started like marketing everything else. Like on my Instagram, I would market my OnlyFans, I would market my Snapchat, my Playboy account, like everything that I have going on. Like it was like this is the source, and
Mm.
this is how you get to it.
That's
So
facts. That's facts. So how old are you now?
I'm 21 now. I'm
Okay.
like 2 months, like a little less than 2 months fresh, turned 21.
Okay. Okay. So you've been doing this for how long? Would you say so far?
um August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, about six, I would say about 6 months, so like half a year.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad you brought up like the marketing side of things. I feel like in this business, you got to market. You know what I mean? Like you got to
Winter.
put yourself out there. You need a Twitter. You need an Instagram. You need a Snapchat. Anything that puts like your flat platform out there to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's why like I tell people like you like if you can tap into like what I do, YouTube, and then the streaming like Kick and Discord, like stuff people usually don't tap into when like selling content.
Yeah,
Like there's a lot of people there too. There's like untapped potential that people will follow you from. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I would say that what's the word I'm looking for? Any all publicity is good publicity. It doesn't matter really if it's bad, if it's good. Like bad publicity is what makes people more interested. Like
Mm.
good publicity is like, okay, yeah, cool, they did that, but when it's bad, like people want to know the backstory. They want to look everything up. Like people get nosy,
Yeah, people do being
real
nosy.
nosy.
People do
So
being nosy. Hell yeah. But I feel like I should state that like yeah, like I've interviewed Asians, so many white girls, specifically goth emo white girls. So many. I don't know. A lot of them are just in this business. But I'm proud to say like you are legit the first black content creator that I got on here, right? I was like, yo, I need a sister. Like, I've been interviewing everything else, but like a homegirl. Like, this is ridiculous. And then I seen you, I was like, she'd be perfect. I was like, she'd
I
definitely be
got
perfect.
you.
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
But how about you telling people about like the type of content you make? Like, is it just solo? Do you
um,
do boy, like boy girl, girl girl? How far
so
do you go? You know what I mean?
yeah, so right now I'm just doing solo content. I definitely think that there's more money in like doing boy girl content and like other content like that. But OnlyFans has a lot of not even a lot of loops and things, but like to make to post content with someone else, you have to like have them sign a waiver or they have to have an account you can tag. So like
Yeah,
even if you are, having sex and recording it and they're like, okay, cool, you could post it on Twitter, but you can't post it on OnlyFans where you can make the money because
exactly. That's why I tell people that's why like Discord. You know what I mean? Like girls will make a Discord, just post their menu there, previews there, a channel where they could talk to people and like, you know what I mean? You just do it like that. Send me the cash app, you get the video. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's smart.
yeah, that's why that's such an untapped thing too. Like I have one where it's like pay to get in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You pay the Discord and you get in. You feel me? Because I have some girls that work for me because I'm like amateur directing right now, trying to move into like professionally directing. You feel me?
Yeah.
But okay. So I feel like it's easier to get a hold of other girl content creators.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, where I live is kind of like a small city, but like if you lived in like a bigger city somewhere, maybe like Dallas or Houston, because I live in Texas, so
Mm.
like if I lived in like Dallas or Houston, there probably is more girl content creators. Um, Honestly, I feel like girls can be kind of like I feel like girls can be really fake when it comes to them just making content. Like it's so boring just watching y'all like half kiss and like fake moan and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
we're gonna make content with the girl, like we're gonna be like, like it's so fake. I can't stand
I
watching.
know exactly what you're talking about too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like I know you're in it for the money, but like, can we put on like a good show?
No,
Like,
that's facts, and that's a lot of things. That's a lot of the thing I stress to like my viewers because of course they're all males and
mm-hmm.
gooners. You know what I mean? I tell them like y'all gotta stop like I don't know. Hopefully it ain't my audience, but the audience out there that is like putting some of these girls who put no effort into some of their work at like the number one spots on OnlyFans. I need y'all to stop doing that and look at these girls who are working their goddamn ass off to give you
Right.
some good content, bro. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So like, I
Yes.
like to stress that part to my viewers. Like, hey, like if like these videos go crazy, like you ain't getting no she fucking. You know what I mean? She knows she could deep throat, but she only licking the tip type video. You feel me?
Right.
Like
If she knows she can deep throat, I want to see her. Like
exactly,
I'm trying
exactly.
to pull everything.
Exactly. That's why I also started directing because I know a lot of people have this stigma about like, oh, porn is so fake. You probably cut and then switch positions. I'm like, there's a lot of directors out there that want to focus on like, hey, this is real sex. Like they're
Yeah.
fucking right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what I kind of find hard too about like when I do make videos. It's kind of hard for me to like have someone hold the phone or do something like that because I want it to feel like authentic. Like if you're holding the phone, then you can't have both your hands on me or like you can't do exactly what it is that I need you to do. Like I need a tripod. Like I don't need
Yes.
or I need you to have like a camera on your head or something. Like I want it to feel so real, but like
Exactly.
be for the camera. I don't like all the other I don't like all the looking at the camera stuff. Like I just want it to feel like real sex. Like every once in a while, but some people just stare at the camera, and I can't stand that because now I feel like
I feel like the way I go about that is like I want you only staring at the camera. If one, of course, is directly on me because you looking at me, then you automatically look at the camera. But
right,
like, or if it's during like head, like yeah,
yeah,
I want you to make the viewer seem like he's having the time of his life. You know what I mean?
Like it's basically VR for him.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But yeah, I feel what you say. That's why also like a lot of equipment is important.
Yes, very
You
much
know what I'm
so.
saying?
There's a lot that goes into it that I didn't know when I first started that I've learned now, and it's just like mind blowing.
Yeah, it's kind of an investment too, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, like you can put in $100 and not see your $100 come out for the next week or 2 weeks when you're first starting out. You know, like you literally have to put in to get out. That's just how it works.
That's facts. That's facts. But let's talk about a little more about like what are you into? Like you got any kinks? Tell the people like
Uh,
what gets you going. You know what I mean?
so personally, I kind of, and I think it's kind of a basic kink. Like I don't have any really crazy kinks. I'm kind of into like whoever I'm with. Like I can really get down with anything. Like if except for anal.
Really?
I don't know about anal right now. I'm still trying to work on that.
Okay. Okay.
But me personally, I do like I love rough sex. Like I like a little bit of pain. Like I love being dominated. Maybe not so much as 50 Shades of Grey, or maybe I haven't gotten to that point yet. But like definitely like being submissive and being a tall woman, like being 6'1", it's hard to do that with someone who's short or smaller because it just doesn't feel the same. Like you're really trying to boss me around and you're like so little.
That's facts. That's facts. I can see that.
So being with a big strong man, not even have to be like super tall, but like someone that's
You know what I mean?
bigger,
That yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're
and
saying.
like it's like okay, cool. You could take control and I'll sit back and relax.
I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. That's good to know. That's good to know. But since we're already there talking about, let's do talk about, you know what I mean, your measurements. You said you're 6'1".
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we don't get that a lot. That is tall.
It is very tall, yes.
That is tall. Do you know like your other measurements like around your
Uh,
body?
I probably should learn them. I am a 36 or 38 double D. As far as everything else, I have no idea. I should know my bust and my waist, but
It's
I
all
don't.
good because like 80% of women will say the same thing. Like I know my cup size. That's it. And we're like, hey,
It's the
we
only
roll with
important.
that. You know what I'm saying? We roll with that because we'll get a better look at it like later in the segment anyway. But
Yeah.
what would you say is your favorite sex position?
Ooh. I've always been a sucker for missionary. Like I just love the deep contact, the
Mm,
deep eye contact, and the hand on the neck. It just you can't. People say you can't do missionary with everybody. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get.
that's facts. That's
Back
facts.
shots are cool. I feel like they're cool. Like if I want a little bit rougher sex, then like I'm totally cool with back shots. Everything else kind of it just I mean you just have to go with the flow. Like if somebody asks me what position do I want, first thing I'm gonna say is missionary. Like
Mm,
and then whatever else you want from there. As long as I got what I wanted, you can get whatever you want.
I feel that. I feel that. So now we're gonna ask you how you rate like you know what I mean parts of yourself. So I guess first we start with the body. What would you rate your own body? You know what I'm saying?
I would probably rate my body like a 7.5 because I think it looks good. I don't think it's great. I think I could be more fit. And I think that my ass could be bigger. I mean, it's a good size, but like I'm a tall woman, like I want like a natural BBL booty. And if I don't get it naturally, then we're just gonna have to get a BBL booty. So
she said. She said one way or another, the booty gonna look perfect. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Now, what would you rate? What would you rate your head game? You know what I'm saying?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10,
I
like
love hearing
oh,
that.
10 out of 10.
I
That's
love
the
hearing
that's my
that.
favorite part of my sex game.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Do you use any toys in your content?
I have a couple dildos. that I use. Yeah, I mostly use dildos. I have a vibrator. I have my butt plug.
So you,
Six.
so you explored like anal with the plug side of things, but never like a whole. You know what
Oh
I
no,
mean?
I've done anal before.
Okay,
I've done
okay, okay.
the first time I actually did anal, the guy was like, "We're gonna try something new." And I was naive. I was like 17, and we were doing it. He was hitting it from the back, and then he took it out and he put it in my butt. Like
No.
no lube, no nothing, no nothing. Like I don't even know how I survived.
Oh my god. As a professional, I hate hearing stories like that because it's like, bro, it's not made to do that. Like just willy nilly, bro. You gotta get it ready, bro.
Yeah,
Stories like that are so crazy to hear to me because it's like, damn. You think you would have common sense, like me being a man. I know if I'm looking at it and I'm like, I know for a fact in my mind I'm like I should make sure that that thing is wet and ready for me to enter it, and not just jam my shit in there.
thank you. But oh, so that's how my first time happened.
Wow.
And I did it like a few times after that, mostly with like smaller dicks, because I was like it feels good, but like I don't want like anything big back there. Like,
So how well actually would you bring out like your plug in one of your dildos?
um, yes, I will. Give me a quick second.
Nah, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is my favorite dildo.
Okay, okay.
It has balls.
So you love giving care to the balls. You're one of those girls.
I do. I very much do.
I respect
And
it.
that's this one, which is bigger, but it has no balls, so it like takes second place.
Mm, mm. So how big is the butt plug?
It's actually only the first size. I think I have like a three size kit. It's the first size. Looks like this. It's pretty.
Okay, okay. And you only ever used one size?
Yes, I have not gone up. I
Wow.
told myself I would, but I don't even use it enough to.
Mm.
I'm supposed to be using it and training with it, but it takes third place.
Okay, okay, for sure, for sure. So before we skip to the next like rate, which is it's obviously gonna be the arch, but we're gonna go back to the 10 out of 10 blowjob you said. You know what I'm saying? So no gag reflex.
Like, how do I answer that question? I'm not gonna say none at all. Like, if I'm giving head like for a long time, I might gag like two or three times. So I'm not gonna say none, but like practically, like yes, I could deep throat it and continuously deep throat it without throwing up. Especially if I'm drunk. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
drunk
swear I
girls
don't
are.
even have a throat. I can do it sober too. Just when I'm drunk, it just feels like nothing's there. Like it's non existent.
Oh
Like I just
wow.
it's
Okay, okay. Would you demonstrate with like obviously the smaller one, your favorite one?
let's see. Mm.
Okay, okay. Hell yeah, she did that thing. That is talent. That is talent.
No
Now,
warm up.
huh?
No warm up.
No warm up either. Exactly.
Oh.
Like she said, no spit, nothing. She just went straight into it. And you'd be surprised how many girls I'll ask that and they'll like spit on it, get ready, and then do it. She just went straight
Yeah.
in. You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't really know how I learned to suck dick. I think I like watched porn and then like I kind of just learned like when I first started having sex, I would like ask guys like, "Oh, what feels good?" Like, and I would kind of like be taught as I'm, doing it because that's how you learn best.
And also like
From
during sex, like I feel like communication is important. Like tell me what you want. You feel me? Like tell me
yes.
what you want, where you want it, all that shit. You feel me?
Right, because I don't want you to fake moan. Like, if you're moaning, I want it to be like authentic.
Facts. That's real shit. That's real shit. So, how many bodies would you say you
Ooh.
have? Hey, you know what I mean?
I kind of lost count after like I kind of lost like exact count after like 30,
It happens.
but I would say maybe like 80. Like I haven't hit 100 yet. I don't know if I will, probably, but that's just where I'm at right now.
Okay, okay. So experienced. You know what I mean?
Yes, I would
Experienced.
definitely think so.
Heck yeah, that matters. When did you lose your virginity?
So I lost my virginity at 17.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. And I really only lost my virginity because everyone else I felt like that I was around was not a virgin. So I was like, why am I still holding my V card? Like
That
nothing
was
special.
it.
So
Yeah.
found the easiest dude at school and
She said the easiest dude. That's.
literally the easiest guy at school and it just happened. Not at school. It didn't happen at
No,
school.
of course.
Yeah.
I hope not. First times out of school sounds crazy. Let me tell you.
Yes, yes. After that I never fucked him again though. He was literally just like the person I used to lose my V card to.
Mm, mm. At least
Fun
you can.
fact, I also dated his girlfriend. Well, now it's his baby mama, but I actually dated his girlfriend.
Wow,
Small little world we live in.
that is crazy. Have you ever had a threesome?
No. She no, she was like when she found out, she was like so like, oh my god.
Mm,
Like girl, your man is a
mm.
slut.
But have you ever had a threesome? Period.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you are bisexual.
I think that girls are just like, yeah, I think that girls are just fun. Like, I would never see myself like, I couldn't see myself being with a girl again or like, being in a long term relationship, but definitely is fun. Like, I could look a little coochie every here, every now and then.
I feel it. I feel it. That's a good answer.
But when I
So
have threesomes, like, I would rather have a threesome with a guy that, I know or that I've been fucking, and then like some other not necessarily random girl, but like some girl who I don't really like have ties with or
mm,
like a friendship with or something. I'd rather just like it be someone and like you can go on about your way out there.
mm, that makes
Yeah,
sense. That makes sense.
I wouldn't want to have a threesome with a couple.
Really?
Yeah, I would not. I've done it before and it's just like I know I suck dick better than you, so it's like don't be mad at me. Yeah, really and
That's
true.
yo, that's true. I wonder how does that. I wonder how that really feels then from a woman perspective, because you're like, hey, especially if like she chooses the girl to take home, like, yeah, I want her, babe, and then next thing you know, she's going crazy, like.
Right, right. So no more couples, but definitely if I was like wanting to have some fun, like I totally
I feel it. Would you ever do two guys?
I have.
Mm, okay, okay.
Just one time though.
One
Just one
time.
time.
All right. How was it? Did you like it?
It was cool. One guy's dick was significantly smaller than the other guy's, so like it was like kind of felt like unfair, like the way it happened, he should have fucked me first, but the guy with the big dick fucked me first, and then when the little dick went in, it was like,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
You know what I mean? It's like
yeah, you should have had this planned out. Should have known better.
it's like the opening or trying to close the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
Pretty
exactly.
much. Just like we came here to see fucking Slipknot, and then we got this fucking band nobody knows about at the end. What happened? You know? I feel it. I feel it. I had something else. Oh, would you ever like direct professional films?
Me direct.
Well, not direct, but would you ever be in a professional film? I should say.
Actually, when I was 18, like freshly 18, I used to like I used to like be big on porn. Like when Pornhub was still like, I don't know if it is in the state where you stay, but like we don't have it in Texas anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy. I gotta look up a list of like what states that shit is banned in, because I swear to God, every other day I get another state that's like, yeah, it's banned here. Like, what the fuck?
Yes. Yes, but I used to watch like a lot of the popular sites. So I actually applied to be in Hot Guys Fuck. Like I sent them pictures and everything. I was so determined. I was like, I'm gonna do this. And I never heard back from them.
Really?
Yeah, but I also probably didn't like have much sex appeal at like 18. Like I probably just like I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure if I did it today now, I would probably make it. I don't even know if that's still a thing because I
It's
haven't literally seen Pornhub in so long.
it's still that's still a thing for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure if I applied now, I might make it, but at the time, I didn't make the cut. So,
Mm, mm. But what about now? Like,
um, I just think now with there being OnlyFans, like doing porn is kind of like I would have like started when I was younger or like when I was freshly 18. Like I would have built that from the ground up, you know? Like now it's kind of like they don't even make a whole bunch. Like you can make a whole bunch being
sure.
your own entrepreneur and doing your own thing than freaking having sex for 10 hours a day and making what? A couple thousand, maybe less than that.
It's pretty much it. Yeah, couple thousand a scene, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I don't think so. No, like if the opportunity arose, maybe, yeah. But I don't think I would just like reach out and try to do that.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I feel like, especially being a director, I feel like it gets harder and harder for me to find women that are like, "Hey, would you do a scene?" And they're like, "Well, kind of make enough money on my own and all this." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
things are going great, just like without that, and I'm just like, "Damn, it's really hard out here."
all right. Like I definitely think it'd be fun. Like I love doing stuff for the plot, but it would just have to be like a good ass opportunity that I couldn't pass on.
What if I? Well, what if I'm like, you know what I mean? What if we get you in like a massage scene, just like a bunch of oil, you know?
I actually don't think I've ever like just been fully oiled down.
Really?
Like
Wow.
like the butt down. Like maybe just like the butt and maybe the boobs, but like I've never just been like oiled down like neck to toe.
Wow. Man, that sounds like a scene you must do then. For
I'll
sure.
keep that in the back of my mind.
You know what I mean? So what would you rate your arch game?
Mm, I don't know. Let's ask the people. Let's see. I don't know how. Maybe like a cool 8.
That's what exactly I was right there too. I was like, that's a nice maybe
Yeah, probably
eight,
a cool
eight and a
8. Yeah,
half. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For
for
sure.
sure. I'm very, very realistic about things. Like everyone wants to be great, but everyone can't be great. You know, we
Exactly.
can't all.
You can't be great in all areas. You can only be great in the areas, you know what I mean, that you know you're
Right.
great in.
Yes, and you want to excel in those areas you're great in. That doesn't mean you can't try other things, but like, don't put all your effort into something. Put all your effort into what you're great at.
No, that's facts. That's facts. So let's talk more about your body. Let's talk about the titties. You said they were what size?
36 or 38 double D?
Yeah, I believe that's what I heard. Like 36 and 38 double D. When did you realize like, damn, I'm these are huge. These are big ass titties right now.
Probably like a year after I got out of high school is probably when I noticed that they were like big. Because when I was in school, like, or like before I turned 18, like I wasn't really wearing like a bunch of, risque stuff. Like, of course,
Mm,
girls like to wear cute crop tops and stuff. Like, I didn't really care that much about boobs. Like I was always like, is my butt big? You know, like
Okay.
that was always my big thing. Now I'm like, are my boobs gonna grow anymore? Like, are they done? Like, it's kind of. So that's what I noticed a year after I got out of high school. I was like, yeah, these are big, and
Yeah.
they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. So are you wearing a bra right now?
I am wearing a bra, yeah, kind of just to keep them in.
She said just to hold them
Keep them
together.
where I want them to.
You know what I'm saying? Would you get them out?
Oh, the shirt or the bra?
We can start with the bra actually.
Okay, so like take them out the bra.
No, no. So take the shirt off and leave the bra on first. You know what I'm saying?
And this is like my lazy girl bra.
The lazy girl bra. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
not too much support. They're just kind of like hanging down there.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, now remove the bra. I feel like it's good for the thumbnail. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, those. You know what I mean? They sit nice. How many? Have you ever gotten a tit job?
Um, like I would never just like sat there for like minutes and done it, but I've definitely like made a joke. I've definitely made jokes before and like did a few strokes with them together, but like I've never just like been like, oh yeah, let me do this for real, for real.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Because I feel like, yeah, you got some big tits to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Thank you. Yeah, they'll definitely fit in between there. Gotta hold them together tight.
Exactly. Um. Usually, a question I love to ask is how many fingers does it take to cover your nipples? And I feel like you actually need all of them.
Yeah, my
like
nipples are so big.
like areolas and all. Yeah, it would take like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, there you go. 4 or 5 fingers.
4 to 5 fingers. I feel like that's a record. That's got to be the first time we had the whole hand needed to cover up the nipples. I love it. Hell yeah. Are you able to lick your own nipple?
A little bit.
That's a talent.
Yes.
That's a hidden talent. I've seen a girl who was a B cup do it, and I was like, "Yo, how the fuck?"
How do you do that? Like I can only do it because my titties will like move up.
No, that's what I'm saying. And she was like a petite, like Latina, small girl, and she was able to do it. And I'm like, "Yo,
Her neck is flexible.
on God!" I was like,
Her
"Yo,
tongue's really long.
I've never seen anybody smaller than a C cup do that. That shit was nuts to me." I was in shock. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So would you? So you say you grew up wanting more ass than titties. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about your body now in terms of ass to titty ratio?
I think that both could be bigger, to be honest.
Really, both could be bigger.
Yeah, I feel like just with me being the size that I am, like I need to be like like a E cup or
Wow,
something.
you want some
Like,
like some Angela White titties?
that's what I'm saying. Like, and
Okay.
don't get me wrong though. I definitely think about it, but then I'm like, maybe these are good size because I just know they have so much back pain.
Oh yeah, for
Just,
sure.
like even after just wearing a bra all day and taking it off, I feel like I gain 100 pounds just sitting on my chest. And it sucks.
Damn.
It sucks.
Man, that shit is crazy. Man, all right, let's get a look at the booty then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I guess I get to go with my.
How do you feel about your butt? Would you say you're proud?
I would say she's like cool.
You know what
I
I'm
want her to
saying?
be, like super round and lifted.
It's got the shape. It's definitely got the shape. You know what I'm saying? Are you? Is it jiggly? Is it firm? It's got some movement.
Right, just a little bit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How about you give us your best arch in just the panties?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see how we do this.
I almost raised that to a 9. Maybe it's the angle. The angle is it hit different. You know what I mean?
The angle hit different.
The angle hits different for sure. So what is something yeah, just take the shorts off.
Yeah.
What is something you would tell the people to like is there any content you specialize in? Like something that motherfuckers see and be like, I want to spend money. I need more of her.
Um, Definitely when I do make content with like my dildo giving head, but like definitely when I start like posting content with another person, like me giving them head, definitely gonna be obsessed. Definitely gonna love it. Like it's just something about watching someone do something that they're passionate about
That's facts.
that just makes it so much better.
That is facts. That is
So
true.
I would
Um,
definitely do that.
yeah, that's often what I tell people. Like when they be like, "Oh, you direct porn? Can I audition?" I'd be like, "Listen, if you don't enjoy doing this, then I don't want you on camera."
You cannot enjoy doing sex if you don't enjoy having sex. Like if you're just here for a check, then like you're worthless. Like
Exactly. That's why I like the money is fine, but I need you to legit enjoy doing what you do for me to put you on camera. Otherwise, like you go to one of the main sites for that if you just want to check. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Me, I rather know that yeah, she's into this shit right now, and the people could tell.
Yeah, yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. Do you have like a hook you want to tell the people right now? You know what I'm saying? Any words to leave them with?
Y'all see me now on your computers. One day you're gonna see me on your TVs, all over your Twitter feed. Top 1% on OnlyFans.
Hell yeah. We gotta
So
advocate that for sure, for sure,
remember this face. You'll
for
see
sure.
me.
I love it. I love it. Just one more thing. You know what I mean? Hold up the titties, play with them, jiggle them, and tell the people to subscribe to D Double Hug.
Make sure you subscribe to D Double Up.
She's a natural. She's for sure a natural. Hell yeah. Well, we'll catch you next time on the next video.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you killed that.